what you do is really important to Vietnam too, because you can help Vietnam export a lot more products. And then when that happens, you know what? Everybody get richer. Everybody's quality of life goes up. And we become a country with money. So let's make that happen.
Hey Tom, it's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. First I want to say congratulations on your YouTube channel. Everybody needs to follow your YouTube channel. So what everyone needs to do is subscribe to Tom Pang. Great guy, great person. Tom, keep up the great work.
Hello everybody. This is like the Hanoi team. Or actually we're missing a few people. So first thing I want to do is take a picture. I want to take a picture. Come on. Oh, come on in. Oh, hello. Come on in. Okay. Miss Tu, right? Miss, how was your training? Great. Oh, she need a chair. Okay, say cheese. Say cheese. Hello, mohai bayo. We'll do a lot of that tonight. We'll do a lot of mohai bayo tonight. Can everyone understand English here? Yes. A little. Still need translator? Okay. All right. Okay. No issues. Let me just send that picture to the group, okay? I want everybody to know what you guys look like. Yeah, Hanoi team. GoEXPORT. All right, now they know your faces. So how do you like this office? Oh, good. I like the honesty. I don't like it too. Okay. I heard you're moving in November. Yes. Okay. We're actually going to look at office space tomorrow. And if we're lucky, we find the office of our dreams, then we'll book it, and then maybe we move soon. Maybe it's gonna take about 2 months, renovation and everything. So probably, realistically, probably early next year. We'll have a proper office, just like the Nang, just like Haiphong, okay? So this is really temporary, okay?
I really hope so.
Well, it really will happen. We have to build an office here. And the reason is Hanoi is a very important market. And you represent, export in Hanoi. There are a lot of customers that export. I don't want to mention any names, but there are a lot of customers that do hair wig from Hanoi, right? Eyelashes too, right? Yeah, there's a lot, right? So, and there's a lot of industrial park in the north as well. This is your territory. This is your kingdom, because it's hard for us in Ho Chi Minh to see customers here. We cannot take care of them, and we need you. But this is all yours. Anything you guys want to talk about? I'll let you guys speak first. Anything you want to discuss with me?
Cái mong chờ nhất thì cũng là cái gọi là thời gian tới có một cái văn phòng gọi là để cho mọi người thứ nhất là tiện dễ dàng di chuyển.
Yes, me too.
Dễ dàng di chuyển hơn á.
Yes.
Thứ hai nữa là thời gian tới thì mọi người cũng hy vọng là trong các anh chị trong ban lãnh đạo công ty cũng có là quan tâm nhiều hơn với cả văn phòng Hà Nội.
Oh, really? But then again, you know what that means? No, it means that you have a lot of autonomy. You have a lot of freedom. So if we are not like looking at you as much as you think we are, that means you have to step up. You know how many sales directors we have in our company? 4. So it's entirely possible in the future we have a Hanoi sales director for the customer service team, right? We only have you, and then they're gonna close a lot of deals. Well, we're gonna fix that, but they're gonna close a lot of deals, and you're gonna be very busy, right? Right? Well, that day will happen. So we have to expand this as well, and that means that there will be leadership. We need to build a leadership structure here as well. Like the Hanoi team need to be self-sufficient. You should not rely on Ho Chi Minh. That means we need strong leaders here too. I don't see that as bad. I think that's good. Anything else? Any questions about lead ownership, customer ownership, difficult customers?
Là nhiều khi ấy, là khách hàng người ta ở Hà Nội, em không biết là ở trong Sài Gòn hay là các tỉnh khác. Ở Hà Nội thực ra người ta có một cái là người ta hay làm kiểu chắc chắn hơn ấy. Thì người ta muốn là ví dụ như là thanh toán kiểu 2-3 lần như thế. Thì mình sẽ có cách giải quyết của các anh chị như thế nào?
Well, Alibaba policy, right? Alibaba require full payment. And it's not just the north, we hear that in the south too. Customers say, well, I'll pay you a little bit first and you prove to me you can do it and then I'll pay the rest. But Alibaba doesn't allow that, so it's not an option. However, in the past, we don't do this anymore, but in the past we actually support installment. So they will go through a credit card or a bank and then they can pay over 12 months. But I don't think it's good. Because if a customer doesn't have money and have to pay over 12 months, they're probably too small. And it's gonna make her job very difficult. Because the customer will have no computer, they have no staff, they don't understand how to turn on the computer, and then her job will be very difficult. Is that right? Yeah. So we want you to go after the big customers with a lot of staff, a lot of money. They can give you verified supplier pack, but can buy the verified supplier package. And they have a team of people working with our CS, managing the Alibaba account. And they actually log into Alibaba every day and check inquiries, right? Do RFQ, figure out how they spend KWA, money. Those will be your best customers, and then easier to renew next year, right? Every customer that you bring in, you have to think in terms of recurring revenue, because next year when they renew, you get commission too. So let's say this year you got 100 customers. We'll definitely be director then, right? Like Supreme Director of Hanoi. And then 100 customers, and then because they're good customers, so you keep maybe 80 of them, 20 will drop out. So 80 next year, 80 will renew. And then second year you grab another 150 customers. Now you have 230, right? And that's how it's like a snowball. You continue to grow that. But if you get like 100 small customers and the dropout rate is like 80%, you only keep 20, then it's hard to grow that business. Any questions? Any other questions? Uh-oh.
Em cũng có nhìn thấy một cái điểm sale, đấy là cái việc mà tức là các bạn đây đều
Okay.
và maybe là những cái case mà bạn Tuấn Anh nói bên trong Sài Gòn mọi người đã từng giải quyết rồi và mọi người giải quyết rất trơn tru. Cái điều tương tự nó cũng xảy ra với CS như em. Ví dụ như có những cái tình huống mà đã học rồi, các bạn sẽ làm rất tốt.
Okay, you're not hurting his feeling, right?
Sometimes.
No, that's okay. She's very straight. I think I'm also gonna be very straight in front of the camera too, right? Actually, it's not just Hanoi. So like in Ho Chi Minh City, a lot of the sales, they also don't need more skills. It's only a small percentage of the sales that can close 4 orders a month. And we have those, right? They every month they can do it. But most of them still 0 or 1. We realize this is something that we have to fix. And Alibaba wants to help us. So we actually have 2 channel managers. Do you know about them? So we have Peter and we have Andy. Do you know about them? So I think the next thing we need to do is send Peter and Andy here. And Andy is very good at training sales.
Yeah, I talk to him like every day.
Okay, very good, very good, very good. And it takes time to learn, right? So you can't just read a book and become a super sales. The only way to up your skills is by talking to customers, because every customer is different. You're gonna run into every different problem with every customer. The more problems you run into, the more experience you have, the better you get. It's just the natural process. So if you want to be great sales, if you're closer, have lots of demos. Do a lot of them, as many as possible. Seriously, about 20 or 50 demos. After 20 or 50 demos, you'll know answer to everything. The expertise just comes naturally. But we will have Andy come here and support you. We have to fly both of them here. They will be going to Haiphong and they should come here while they were in Haiphong. I will make sure that happens. Any other questions? How about CS skills?
Yes, it's just like sales skill.
Oh yeah, because I understand the challenges in CS. And a lot of customers, they buy the product and then they don't spend the time and effort.
Yes.
Partly it's customers' fault. Sometimes it's our sales fault.
Because understanding.
No, more like overpromise.
It can be misunderstanding.
Well, anything can be possible, but let me lay out the scenario, right? So sometimes our salespeople overpromise. So we say to the customer, just buy this product, we will do everything for you. So the customer think, oh, we don't have to do anything, we just pay this money and the order will come in. But that it doesn't work like that, because for this product to work, the customer need to invest time and energy. They need to put people on it. Otherwise, they will not succeed. If they don't succeed, then we really did not achieve our mission. Because our goal is to help more Vietnamese business export. So if we overpromise and then they don't do anything and they fail, then we fail. Right? I look at you not saying that you overpromise. I look at you because you're the leader. Right? But it's not always the case. It's not always the case though. Sometimes the customer lie. Sometimes the customers lie, and so whenever there is a overpromise case, so we will get the sales leader, the sales director, the CS leader, the CS agent, like you, and Tom, and the customer in a Zoom meeting, and then we'll figure out who said what. We'll keep everybody honest. Really, for every overpromise case now we do that. So now I think there's less and less overpromise case. But there were still many from before. But that's really a big challenge for customer service. Agree? Agree, okay. All right, we need to fix this. I mean, I'm talking about an old problem. You're new, so but you didn't create it. But it's good to know that we don't repeat the same problems. Any other questions? Anything you want to ask me?
Thông thường thì khi mà khách người ta hỏi là người ta sẽ hỏi là liệu cái việc mà người ta tham gia vào Alibaba có hiệu quả hay không. Người ta cần rất là nhiều những cái ví dụ như là review, là những cái công ty trước, hay là những cái mà về những cái giao dịch trước ấy, thì nhiều khi nó sẽ không có ở trên Alibaba. Thì làm cách nào để mình tư vấn với khách?
Yes, makes sense. Right. So what do you do in those cases?
Thì mình sẽ bảo với khách là mình sẽ có những cái cho khách xem một số những cái nhà kinh doanh hiệu quả ở trên Alibaba. Thứ hai nữa là về những cái việc mà mình sẽ support khách trong việc là chạy quảng cáo các thứ để kéo cái traffic về cho khách. Cũng như là bảo khách hàng là khách hàng phải chủ động sử dụng cái việc mà lên Alibaba thường xuyên hơn đấy.
Yes. Well, I think that's the right approach. So you ping your leader, you ping Peter, you ping Andy, and then you say, hey, can I get some success cases? Maybe post some industrial report. Let the customer know what's the market size. But you're right, you have to emphasize that the customer must invest time, effort. They must put people on it. They need to have people that speak English. If they don't have all of that, then it's really difficult. Or they have to buy VES, and you sell VES. And for the CS success, right? Success team. I want every success team member to be able to do VES. Salespeople should not overpromise, but our success team should be able to do everything for them. If we do that, we will be top channel here in Vietnam. We'll be the most important Alibaba partner ever in history. Really, we're talking about the core problem here, right? So that means you have to up your skills. So I was telling, what's your name again? Oh, Trim, yeah, Trim, like Trim, right? So I was telling Trim today that I think your jobs are so cool because you get to touch so many business in so many different industry, right? And then you get to understand, like you get to see how all the different industries work. I think that's very, very cool. 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago, we went to see a cashew nut producer in Da Nang. You sent one. You gave her one box. Okay, it's the product is really good. Last year they gave me the cashew nut and I tasted it, and I think this product is so high quality, so good. So I thought this is a very potential business, but we did not take good care of them, so they're still not getting results. But we're gonna improve that. So, but yeah, try the cashew nut. It's so good. And then Quinn is going to see a customer tomorrow. No, today, right? In Thai Ninh. And tomorrow we're gonna see a customer doing like a garment, right? Wow. We are. Are you going? No, just you?
Miss Hart in Alibaba.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go with Alibaba AM. That's right. Okay. Any other questions?
Có lẽ là một ngày sẽ có rất nhiều câu hỏi, nhưng mà bây giờ được gặp là boss thì có thể là chưa thể nghĩ ra luôn.
Okay. Let me say what I want to say then. Because you have interview, let's try to do it in like 10 minutes. Do you know that they're actually at a exhibition? They're at an exhibition in Ho Chi Minh. Right, this is like. You're in the channel, you see it, right? So actually in Hanoi, April next year, we'll have a big event in Vietnam Expo, and then you're all gonna be involved. We love to do events. In fact, that's why I'm here, because we have an event this morning. So in those events, we can, we get a lot of leads, we get a lot of potential customers. I wanna tell you a story. So usually when we have like exhibitions, me and I and the marketing team, we go around the exhibition, we eat all their food, and we make a video for my channel. This time, we go to every booth, we eat their food, and we ask them, do you export? They say yes, they export, or they say, no, we don't export, but we want to. Miss I, how many % of the exhibitors you think want to export or already export?
About 80%.
About 80, right?
Yeah.
I would say it's about 80. So 80% of the exhibitors, they actually want to export or already export, and they want to export more. And you will see this. You will see this in Tomping channel. And they're gonna release that video soon, I hope. And there's actually one case, we go talk to the customer and say, hey, we can help you export. We'll come back later. And then we start walking away. And they chase after us. Wait, can I have your number? Like that. Yeah, like seriously, they really want to export. So I don't know what happened to our sales. We need to up the skills, I guess. So I think this is a huge opportunity for the Hanoi team. I want you guys to look at industrial parks in the north. Right now, we're targeting very small customers. Some of them are not even not the right target for export. I think that's an issue. So I think a month ago, I went to Vũng Tàu to see a customer. They're in the Phu My industrial park. They make steel. You can Google map it. The Phu My industrial park, it's big. On the map, it's the size of Ho Chi Minh City. And when we go there, it's huge. There's like factory after factory after factory after factory after factory after factory. I drive from one end of the industrial park to the other, and it takes me 20 minutes, and there's no traffic. And I was driving really fast. Tells you how big it is. Those are the type of customers we want to target. Every one of them is a verified supplier. Every one of them want to export. Every one of them have a lot of people and a lot of money. It's easier for you guys to work with them. And you'll feel great because you're working with big customers. That's what we need to do. But if you want to close these big customers, these verified supplier accounts, you cannot do it on the phone. No one will ever buy $10,000 of something on the phone. Are you going to buy an apartment just by talking to someone on the phone? Or even a car? No, right? So if you want to close those big customers, you gotta go see them. You gotta get some FaceTime. You gotta touch their skin. Yes, you have to do that. You have to get close. And then they know you, they feel comfortable with you, and then they're willing to give you their money. So sales leader, right? You gotta train your team so that they're willing to go see customers. If everybody just sit in the office call, you'll close small orders. But if you wanna take the game to the next level, go see big customers. I keep on telling the story. When I was in my early 20s, that was like a long time ago. I had a lot of hair back then. I made one decision right. I decided I only want to go after big customers. I was doing custom software. If the project is less than $500,000, I don't want it. If somebody come to me and say, I have $5,000, can you build this? I say, no, thank you, but I can refer you to someone else. And I think that's a great decision on my part because I think I'm doing okay right now. Go bigger. Don't be afraid. Go meet their CEO. Dress like the boss. Okay, get a suit. Maybe a bow tie. Go talk like the boss. When you are in their factory, you're the boss. You're Jack Ma. Okay, you're Jack Ma. You talk like Jack Ma. That's how you do it. Okay, when I was 20 years old, or in my early 20s, my company is only 5 people. My office is smaller than this. But when I go see customers, I'm the boss. Or I was the boss. But I make them feel I'm the boss of a big company. But you actually represent a big company. Alibaba is pretty big, right? It's one of the largest in the world. And our company is not that small either, right? So MediaStep has about 400 people in it. And my company's total in Vietnam about 900. So you have a lot of people backing you up on this. So when you go see customers, don't feel you're small, you're nobody, you're insignificant. You are the boss. Same for the agents, right? When you go there, you're the person that can give them solution. They need you, not you need them. Once they realize they can learn things from you and apply in their business and get result, you're a teacher too. You're teacher trim. And then every time you go see them, they will like bring out the big table of like seafood and steak and all the countries, like the country specialty food, and they will wine you and dine you and like give you alcohol. And it's true, because when I go see our go sell customers, the ones that are doing 2T, 3T to go sell, what happens when we go see them? Mr. Mr. Tun, right? Like what happens when we go see those customers? What do they do?
Nói chung là hôm đó là một ngày đẹp trời, xuống đó để quay hai story và khách hàng mời mọi người ăn uống rất là nồng nhiệt, rất là nhiều món ngon.
Ăn gì uống gì?
Uống thì là uống bia, uống đồ các cồn, còn ăn thì là ăn cái gì nói chung là rất là ngon. Không nhớ được.
Cannot remember, but
A lot. They like a whole big table of food. We didn't go there to eat their food. Like we want to help them, but they, we were only gonna go there see them for 1 hour. We end up spending the whole day there. They just want to feed us. They won't let us go.
See your video on this channel.
Yeah, there's more coming. But we don't have that in GoEXPORT. Make that happen. Like every time you go see customer, they feed you. You're too skinny. Here, more. Right? When they do that to you, then that you did something right. And we can do it. And let me give you the numbers, okay? So we have about GoEXPORT customer with us. In Vietnam, about, okay? And you know what? This number is ridiculously small. Because actually, if you go to an industrial park, there's a lot of customers there. At the Ho Chi Minh exhibition, if I can speak Vietnamese, I will close 20 orders. But I can't. They all want to export. Demand is huge. This is not just us. I think across all channels, we don't have really good sales or success agents. But we want to be the channel to do it right. What you do is really important to Vietnam too, because you can help Vietnam export a lot more products. And then when that happens, you know what? Everybody get richer. Everybody's quality of life goes up. And we become a country with money. That's great. So let's make that happen. We don't need to wait for other channels to do it. Let's do it with this channel. And we're actually one of the newer channels. But other channels have been doing this for a long time. But we are, I believe, I don't want to say this on camera, but I believe we're number 2. In a short time, we're already number 2, and I think we'll be number 1 very soon. Because we're gonna improve our sales abilities. We're gonna improve our agents. Let's take 2 and think about the commission money that you make. 20,000 customers renew every year. Oh my fucking god. You all get a little cut in this, right? You wanna do it? Yeah, I wanna do it. Okay, you wanna do it? Okay, you wanna do it? Yeah, okay. I don't know. You wanna do it? Let's do it. Any final questions before we go have dinner? And you do your interview and then we go have dinner?
What's the next time you arrive Hanoi?
Well, it depends on tomorrow. Tomorrow, if we find the right office, maybe we have to come back more often because we have to go look at the office, build the office, more reasons to come back.
So happy to see you.
Okay, well, hopefully next time I come back, everybody's still here. We change people very fast, Yeah, okay, all right. I want everybody to be here and making lots of money and closing lots of orders, and customers are super happy and they feed you, right? Do you know what I usually say at the end of my videos? Yeah, say it. Take what?
Take the fucking action.
Yeah, take fucking action. Yeah, you gotta take some fucking, and then what?
Ôi, chị xem nhiều video thế à?
I watch your video every day, like after.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Then you should think like Tom now.
Cái review chính hãng luôn.
So and don't be a what?
Oh, I don't.
Don't be a fucktard. Okay.
Khách hết.
Hey.